You know, Sanyo's sound equipment has got to be #1 in Australia for these sound reasons: quality, price, and range. Now, take range. There are radios from this pocket-sized transistor model through to powerful instrument-look models. And this is Sanyo's latest idea in clock radios. It's electronic, silent, and with an illuminated digital display. There are car stereos, tape decks, recorders, and radio cassettes like this high-performance, powerful 4-band model. And for true high-fidelity sound, there's Sanyo's professionally matched hi-fi system. And for big sound in fine furniture, discover the Sanyo range of floorgrams like this, direct from the year 2000. Well, that's Sanyo, #1 in sound. But that's life with Sanyo.
You know how it is. One little outfit turns out to be a favorite. So I kept it like new with Softly. But he grew out of it so quickly. Then our second kitty came along, another boy. He looked just as cuddly in it. So I kept washing it with Softly. With Softly, woolens keep their shape and color, stay so soft. Well, he'll be growing out of it soon. But until then, I'll keep washing it with Softly.
Softly, recommended by the Australian Wool Corporation.
Our first teenage party. The kids will say, "Hey, baby, this Dutch curry and rice soup sure is groovy." And I'll say, "That's the right-on flavor of continental soup." And then they'll say, "Your casseroles are gas." And I'll say, "This splendiferous continental soup is my creative touch for cooking, man." Ooh.
Give your meals the creative touch of continental soup.
Hi, baby.
How do you do?
There's really a prescription. You have to be... I think that's very dangerous because you have to change all the time.
Living with Sanyo Telecolor? Now that's life.
That's life. That's life. That's what people say.
You start with this fully portable 34cm set or this 43cm transportable. And with Sanyo's 49cm set, you get a real color compact. And if you're looking for a fine furniture piece, try Sanyo's 52cm and 62cm lowboys. Sanyo builds in the latest technical advances, the latest black matrix tube, ensuring brilliant distortion-free viewing. Instant on, which prolongs picture tube life. Fine tuning is automatic too, and every set carries Sanyo's 12-12 warranty. That's 12 months on parts and labor. Now that's confidence in color. Living with Sanyo Telecolor? Now that's life.
Beautiful Gina. She loves to give her cooking that magic touch of Italy. When in Australia, Gina chooses Legos, Australia's most popular tomato paste, for that delicious Italian touch. Thick, rich Legos tomato paste made to the authentic Italian recipe and full of the goodness of pure concentrated tomatoes. Legos, the authentic Italian touch. Ask Gina.
Living with Sanyo sound? Now that's life.
That's life. That's life. That's what people say.
Now here are Sanyo's 3-in-1 complete home stereo systems. Complete because in one unit you have 3 components. A precision 2-speed turntable for your records. High-performance radio for listening to the latest FM stereo broadcasts. A built-in stereo cassette deck to play your favorite tapes. Or record from the turntable or radio. There's this attractive space-saving bookshelf unit. Or Sanyo's mix and match system with optional console bass and your choice of 2 or 4 speakers. All Sanyo home stereo systems are sensibly priced. But that's life with Sanyo.
I said that's life.
When I was young, my old man, he said to me,
You'll probably fall for a fancy blonde, but a redhead's best you'll see. With a match you can win the lady's heart, knowing that's the golden rule. Comes in a box with a redhead on top, for just a few cents, that's cool. You can take your redhead most anywhere, it's a habit everybody should catch. No, there ain't nothing better for lighting up together than a good old redhead match.
Yes, I have decided to buy a house. As a matter of fact, I've just bought it. Very exciting time for me at the moment, looking for furniture and all sorts of things for the house. I've also taken out insurance, mortgage insurance for the house with AMP. And as well as that, I've had a life insurance policy with AMP for about 10 years now.
AMP life insurance is a very good friend for any young woman to have.
It's part and parcel of living, I think.
What a fantastic group. I'll be back shortly with more ABBA in Europe.
Big turbine cleaning power. That's life. With Sanyo TurboVac at around $69. TurboVac is strong enough to clean the office, big enough for the factory, clean and quiet enough for hospitals. In your home, TurboVac cleans gently and efficiently on any surface. At around $69, you'll clean up fast with Sanyo TurboVac. But that's life with Sanyo.
Borkum Riff comes all the way from Sweden. A different kind of tobacco, Borkum Riff. It's mellowed with bourbon, a softer, milder smoke. Borkum Riff, it's another thing that Swedish women like about Swedish men.
In Colotex Shout, a sensational new pantyhose at a fabulous 50s price. Sheer to waist and control brief.
Engaged, and Bjorn and Anna are married.
And where do you live?
Stockholm. In Stockholm.
In Stockholm. Close to each other in the same house?
No,
not
the same house.
Gott sei Dank.
No, there's, we share a flat, one room and a kitchen.
Living with Sanyo Telecolor? Now that's life.
That's life. That's life. That's what people say.
You start with this fully portable 34cm set, or this 43cm transportable. And with Sanyo's 49cm set, you get a real color compact. And if you're looking for a fine furniture piece, try Sanyo's 52cm and 62cm lowboys. Sanyo builds in the latest technical advances, the latest black matrix tube, ensuring brilliant distortion-free viewing. Instant on, which prolongs picture tube life. Fine-tuning is automatic too, and every set carries Sanyo's 12-12 warranty. That's 12 months on parts and labour. Now that's confidence in colour. Living with Sanyo Telecolor? Now that's life.
In ancient Egypt they wrapped up the mummy, but they never wrapped up the food for their tummy. When the lunches lost that freshness, were they mad?
They did not know like we know.
In the land of the great Marino, when you wrap your lunch in glad wrap, it stays fresh as a mountain stream. Oh, now they made it longer, so Australian mummies are glad you see.
'Cause glad wrap's longer than it used to be.
It's a good thing mummies in Australia know about 45-metre glad wrap. 45-metre glad wrap.
From the day you were married, you and your family have been working for life's little luxuries. Some you can only afford now and again.
Tahiti looks nice.
Simon, Tahiti.
Roger, Wilco.
But some luxuries you can afford every day of your life. Cussons Imperial Leather, the pure English soap that lasts so much longer. Cussons Imperial Leather, the pure one.
You get the ideas.
Teacher. His name is Graham Tatum, and he has been working with us since we started the group.
You know, Sanyo's sound equipment has got to be #1 in Australia for these sound reasons. Quality, price, and range. Now take range. There are radios from this pocket-sized transistor model through to powerful instrument-look models. And this is Sanyo's latest idea in clock radios. It's electronic, silent, and with an illuminated digital display. There are car stereos, tape decks, recorders, and radio cassettes like this high-performance, powerful 4-band model. And for true high-fidelity sound, there's Sanyo's professionally matched hi-fi system. And for big sound in fine furniture, discover the Sanyo range of floorgrams like this, direct from the year 2000. Now that's Sanyo, #1 in sound. But that's life with Sanyo.
I have here in my hand a product that has changed forever the daily routine of men in Europe. To say it is a success is an understatement. 100 million have been sold. Bic disposable shaver. It comes from Bic, the people who revolutionized the ballpoint pen and the disposable cigarette lighter. Bic costs just 20 cents, around the same as a stainless blade. But it is a shaver and blade fused together. You get about as many shaves from each Bic as you do with a stainless blade. Shave after shave after shave. Then take another. And what perfect shaves. This unique Bic blade is hardened with chrome platinum. And because it's fused solidly to the shaver, it can't flex and it stays sharper longer. The remarkable Bic disposable shaver. Try it once. It will change the way you shave.
Bic, 60 cents for a pack of 3.
Although ABBA won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1974 with Waterloo, it was here in Australia early this year that they first took off in the English-speaking market with Mamma Mia. And this was followed by a succession of hits, and soon they had 5 hit records in the same top 40 and were rivaling the Beatles' success of a decade earlier. That was ABBA in Europe. And on behalf of the 7 Network and Sanyo, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Goodbye.
Glenn Ford stars with Shirley MacLaine in one of the funniest westerns before Blazing Saddles hit the screen, The Sheep Man, next on Channel 7.
ABBA in Europe, a memorable show, you'll agree. Sanyo has been proud to bring it to you. Like ABBA, Sanyo gives you the best sound around. But that's life with Sanyo. Good night.
It's time to get up for school.
There's a test today. I don't want to go to school today.
Next Monday night at 7:30, 7 introduces 2 great new comedy series.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
At 7:30 Monday night, Welcome Back, Cotter is a funny story about a teacher who comes back to his old school, and what a school it
I was
is.
a pretty fair basketball player when I went to school here.
You? I didn't want to resort to this, Mr. Carter, but you leave me no choice. Let's talk money.
Just you, me, and the basketball.
Hey, Mr. Carter, I mean, you out of shape, man. Dig yourself, man. If you was a building, you'd be condemned.
If you want to laugh at life, laugh at Welcome Back, Cotter on 7 Mondays at 7:30.
If we lucky, we got 'em. Good times.
At 8 o'clock Mondays, be ready for Good Times with another great new American comedy on 7.
Calling me stupid?
You answered any other name, it'd be an alias. Look at it.
10% alkaline, 90% confetti.
Ain't you gonna kiss me hello?
Baby, I'm so mad I might bite.
Good Times is good fun, and you can join it on 7 next Monday night at 8 o'clock. Monday nights on 7 are a laugh riot with Welcome Back, Cotter at 7:30 and Good Times at 8 o'clock. Welcome back to Good Times on 7.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Big turbine cleaning power. That's life. With Sanyo TurboVac at around $69. TurboVac is strong enough to clean the office, big enough for the factory, clean and quiet enough for hospitals. In your home, TurboVac cleans gently and efficiently on any surface. At around $69, you'll clean up fast with Sanyo TurboVac. But that's life with Sanyo.
Going down. Going down. Good news. The post office people have dropped their parcel rates. Yes, dropped them. In some cases, they've cut them a full 15%. Oh, some rates have risen, but for most of us, posting a parcel will cost less. The good news is all in this booklet. Ask for it at your post office. Oh, what a drop. Going down. Going down.
Australia Post. We're at your service.
Hello, my name's David Blythe. What I'm here to tell you about is really of more interest to your dog, because I'm here to talk about Trusty. Louie, she really loves it, because it's got all the vitamins she needs to keep her coat shiny and healthy, to give her all the nourishment she needs, and most of all, to keep her eyes bright. How do I know she likes it so much? Because she tells me so.
Trusty, ask your dog.
Well, I'm thinking of going into partnership in the children's clothing field. Right now I have a life policy. When you have a partnership,